I'm Matt Merchant from SPU Soccer.
Matt, you just finished watching the NCAA Division II Soccer Tournament Selection Show, and SPU appeared on the screen. What were your emotions as you saw?
Everyone was really happy. It was pretty tense in the room. I don't think anyone said a word the whole time we were in there, and then once they announced us as a 6th seed, everyone went a little wild.
The team was 12-3-3, but it was still in doubt whether you were going to get that at-large berth. Before the selection show, what were your thoughts?
Mark made it sound like there was kind of 3 teams for the last 2 spots, so we weren't sure if we were in or not. We thought 12-3-3 was good enough, and apparently it was.
Well, the team only lost 3 games. One of those losses was in the season opener to Chico State. That's who you're going to play Thursday at noon down in La Jolla, California. Your thoughts on a rematch with the Wildcats?
I think we're really excited to play Chico again. Like you said, they beat us in our first game, and I think that was we're a young team, and that was a lot of guys' first ever game. So I think that kind of didn't work to our advantage. So we're excited now after having a year of experience to get to play them again.
After that opening season loss to Chico, your team set a school record going for the next 14 games without a defeat. What did this team do right during that stretch?
I think we relied a lot on our depth. We have a lot of guys that can come in off the bench and provide good minutes and get us going when the starters aren't getting it done.
Last year, your team made it in the NCAA Tournament. Actually tied in the first round, but then lost on penalty kicks to Cal State LA. What do you remember about that match?
I remember I scored, which was exciting, and I just remember just kind of the disappointment, and don't think anyone wants to relive that again. And I think we're all excited to get after it this week and get some wins.
Well, I certainly remember that goal, and I'm sure you do too. One of the better ones I've ever seen. Can you describe what happened on that goal in the first round last year?
Yeah, it was off a corner kick from Corey McGuire, one of the seniors last year, and I was left unmarked at the back post, and I was kind of in the right spot at the right time and just got my foot on it, and it went into the side.
Volleyed it in. It was a brilliant goal. You've got 1 year of playoff experience under your belt. What would you tell the newcomers on this year's team? What advice would you give them going into tournament play?
The coaches have really stressed the importance of preparation, so I'd say just like kind of starting to prepare today, even though the game's on Thursday. Getting hydrated. We're going to San Diego, so we're not accustomed to that weather. So I think a lot of it is a preparation and getting ready for that game, taking one game at a time.
Your team really balanced scoring. 4 players lead the team with 4 goals each, and it goes on from there. Talk about this team's offense a little bit.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys that are capable of scoring. Our forwards have done a good job getting goals, and we've seen it all the way through the midfield and the defenders. Davis Kreitza's got a couple goals. Bryson Pavel's got a couple goals. So I think everyone on the team is capable of putting it in the back of the net, which is really helpful.
Team's also capable of keeping the ball out of your own net as one of the best defenses in the GNAC conference. You get to play against that defense in practice every day. What makes them so good?
They're very organized and good at communicating. I think they always know where each other are. We've had the same back line for pretty much every game this year, so they're all really used to playing together, and I think they do a good job of communicating and knowing what each other's strengths and weaknesses are and how to play with each other.
If someone does get past that defense, they then have to get it past redshirt freshman Cody Lang, arguably the best keeper in the league. What makes him so special?
He's a great shot stopper. He's really tough to score on, makes very few mistakes, and he's also contributes to the organization of our defense because his communication from the back is really good.
Lastly, again, reminder, we start to tournament play noon in San Diego against Chico State on Thursday. What will be the key for your team to advance?
I think we just have to keep doing what we've done this whole season. We know we can win games, and I think we just have to play our game and not kind of play the way Chico wants us to play. Just do what we know how to do.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.